It's just a video about what health and wellness and like fitness mean to me now, because it has changed a lot, and I'm sure it changes for a lot of people over the years. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about how it's changed for me. So I've always been like a heavier kid. I've always just been pretty thick, and it never really like bothered me, I guess. I never really started noticing it until like high school, because like in grade school and junior high I did sports and I did cheerleading, and I was really active. I was pretty overweight, and it never really started bothering me until I was in high school, and then I started just watching what I was eating, and then that escalated into obsessive exercising, restrictive eating, binging and purging, and to be skinny, because then I was getting more attention from boys, which is not the right kind of attention, so that's not healthy. And it really messed up my body. Like my periods are all messed up. I still never had normal periods, and now I'm 28. And so for me, I found I'm a really obsessive personality, and so I'm either on one end of the spectrum. I was either really, that's all I thought about, that's all I obsessed about, that's all I cared about was being skinny, or working out, or just didn't give a crap at all and just ate whatever I wanted, not care about my health. And so I kind of stopped my eating disorder actively, and then I got pregnant with my daughter shortly after I turned 16. And I gained like 70 pounds, and I was pretty heavy. And then I joined a gym when she was about 1, and I just got like crazy about working out. Like twice, I was working out at the gym in the morning, and I was working out in my room with the DVD at night, and if I did not work out, I would freak out. And I ate basically like the same thing. I can even remember, it was like bran cereal with fat-free milk in the morning, and like a spinach salad at lunch and chicken at night, and that was all I ate. I didn't snack, and it was crazy, and so that was not healthy. I did get pretty skinny, but it wasn't healthy. And then after that, on and off, I just didn't really care. That disordered thinking is always there, and sometimes I did better job of ignoring it than other times, but I think it's always there, and it's always a battle, and it's always hard to find a balance for me. But where I am now, I feel really good. After I had Tegan, we joined the gym, and then shortly after I joined the gym is when I became a vegan. And I feel like right now, so far in my life, is the best place, physically and mentally, I've been for health and fitness, and I feel like maybe I have like a better perspective or better like priority of my health, because the number one goal with my health is to just be healthy, is to live as long as I can, good quality of life, to be here for my kids as long as I can. And so that's like the number one. That's why with the eating, plant-based and all of that, because I want to be healthy. I want to teach them healthy habits. I don't want them to have the struggles that I had. And then really fitness has taken on a new meaning, because now for me, it's not just about, it's not just becoming skinny. Like, that's not the point. I won't lie though, like being lean is where I feel most comfortable. So I won't lie and say that that doesn't matter at all, because, it does to me. And I would lie if I say that the scale didn't matter, because I know, like, it's F the scale, because it really can lie. Like, you can be leaner with tons more muscle, but that's another thing I have to be careful about, is, not getting obsessed about the scale. So I don't own one. But now it's just about, like, being strong, and I feel awesome when I lift weights, and I love seeing my muscles grow and pop. And like before, when I worked out, I didn't really care like what exercise I did. I didn't think about the weight I was using. I just wanted to, be skinny. And now it's like I want to have strong legs, and I want to have a strong booty, and I want to have, you know, really, you know, set shoulder, like that's like the point, and, you know, it's like the goals of climbing weight and, you know, using more weight and utilizing new exercises to work your muscles different. And so I think that's really different for me now, because I never cared about that before, and now that's like the point. The point is to be strong, and like I think it's really fun when I do something and the girls are like, oh my gosh, Mom, you're so strong. You know, I love being strong, and I love that feeling, and I feel my best, like physically and mentally, when I'm working out or right after I work out. And so yeah, and I do cardio, because I think heart health and lung health is important, and that's a part of being healthy altogether. I know a lot of people hate cardio, but I really enjoy it. I do about 15, when I go work out, I lift first, and then I do usually 15 minutes. If I can eke a few more minutes out, I do, because I'm usually watching YouTube vlogs. Eating is the hardest thing for me, I think, and recently I started tracking my food, which I kind of like get an icky face when I say it, because it's not something that I advocate, and it's not something that I really ever wanted to do. Just because I thought I'd become super obsessive about it and be crazy, and then, you know, go overboard. But I've been doing it for 10 days, and I just did the MyFitnessPal app, and I'm feeling really great about it, because just the past month or month and a half, I've been really stressed out, and I'm a stress eater, and I was just eating when I wasn't hungry. I was just snacking, like my meal-sized snack. And I gained about 9 pounds over a month and a half, and I just didn't feel good, and I didn't feel like I looked good. And so what tracking my food has done is just given me a perspective, like, on what I'm eating and why I'm eating it, and makes me think before I eat something, like, are you really hungry? And then it's also helped me with, like, portion size. That used to be something I was scared of, like, oh, what's a half a cup of cereal, you know, or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, that's nothing. But it's actually quite a bit, and so being able to measure things out and look at them and see that is enough food for me, helpful, and I feel in control now, and it's almost kind of fun to see what you can fit in and what doesn't fit. And I've weighed myself at the beginning, and then I weighed myself a week after, and I'm actually down 3 pounds. And so that just shows how much I was snacking and, like, probably slacking on my water. So it's been good for me so far, and I feel good about it, and I'll keep doing it as long as I feel good about it. If I start to get crazy about it, then I will delete it and just, you know, try to do good on my own. But it's actually been kind of fun, and I'm more focused on the calories right now, but it does count your macros, you know, carbs, proteins, and fats. And so I've been trying to zone in a little bit more on that to get towards more of my goals. I follow a lot of flexible dieters on Instagram, and I don't consider myself a flexible dieter. I don't eat donuts and ice cream, and, you know, not to say that I won't ever, and not that there's anything wrong with that, just like it's kind of the same principles of that, which is kind of fun. But, you know, I'm still plant-based, still plant strong. 90% of my food is based around plants. But that's just where I'm at right now, and it's really helping me personally. And I think almost more physically, like mentally, is the battle too. I'm really driven about my gym time. I'm really focused on my gym time. Like, that's something I really feel like I make a priority, and I struggle with, like, is it you know, passion? Is it determination? Or does it border on obsession? You know, and I kind of second guess myself, but it's really nice. But then it's like that disordered thinking is still kind of there, like the disordered thinking and, like, body dysmorphia, and so that's kind of a struggle that I have internally that I have to sort of talk myself down out of. Like, you're doing good, you're not being crazy, you know, just focus on the health being your number one goal. And so that really helps. And I don't know what health and fitness is going to mean to me even next year or 5 years down the road. But right now, I just feel like I'm in a good place. And as long as, you know, I can, you know, keep a handle on it. And I think that's why I wanted to do this video, because I've been thinking about doing it for a really long time. And I think it was just more for me needing to say it out loud to, like, remind myself how far I've come from, you know, the 14-year-old binger to, you know, now the 28-year-old, like, I guess, lifter. And yeah, I just, it's good, and I'm hoping to keep continuing on this path of health and wellness. And I don't know what's like gonna be in the future. I do about an hour, you know, a day now, and who's not to say that in the future I won't spend more time, you know, but right now that's all I can give with when having the kids. And, you know, once they're in school I might pursue more. You know, I won't never say never. Like, who knows, I could do a figure show one day, or I could go into powerlifting, you know. I don't really have a goal for that right now, but I mean, it would be cool, and I could do it, you know, when I have more time, you know. And eventually I might get down even into more scientifically with my nutrition, you know. There's a lot of vegan, you know, bodybuilding coaches, you know, so if I ever wanted to get more serious, you know, or, you know, wanted to see different changes in my physique, then I could go that route when we had the money. Or, you know, but just like for right now, my short-term goals are, I have some lifting goals that I'll share because I'm pretty excited about it. I shared it on Instagram. So right now on my bench press, I've done 85 as my max, and my goal by the end of 2015 is to be able to bench press 100 pounds at least twice. And then on my deadlifts, I am currently at 175 for 4 reps, or 6 reps. I did 6 reps, 2 sets of 3. And my goal is to hit 200 by the end of 2015, which I think I can do. I know I can do. And then on my squats, I am currently at 165 for 4 reps, and my goal is to do 185 by the end of the year. So I'm excited about that, and every week when I go in and do those, I'm always trying to push myself. And I've started talking to a couple of other people that, you know, do the same sort of things as me, and they've given me some tips. And right now I just have like my regular Nikes, and the guy asked me if I lifted barefoot, and I said yeah, but I'm not that comfortable. And so he recommended you know, different shoes, and I found a lot of the people that I follow use I think they're like Adidas Pro 2.0. They're pink and they're just really flat. And then there's some deadlift slippers that I've been eyeballing because it's like socks but with a grip. So I'm hoping to get those in the future. So that's that, and I feel really good doing this. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Things have just been crazy, especially at night with the 2 littlest. Tegan's actually asleep on the couch right now. So let's go look real quick, and I'll show you what supplements I use. I don't really use supplements. I've been fought that for a really long time. I do take protein, vegan protein, and I recently started taking BCAAs. So this is the kind that we're using right now. The raw plant protein, NutriKey. I get this off Vitacost. It's the lowest calorie and highest protein one I found, and it's right about $30 for 2 pounds, so that's good. I've used a lot of different kinds. I actually use it to store my oatmeal in now, but all the plant fusion flavors are good. And what we get usually, because it's just cheaper and we're there, is the Orgain protein from Costco. They also carry the Vega now too, with serving of super greens in it, which is cool. But that's it. The baby woke up. She's not feeling good. I can't see her on the couch over there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping to do more in the future sooner. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.